So we're just having fun. I'm not committing to a new book. I'm exploring committing to a new book. We don't have more salary money right now. But I guess we could, I always get in trouble. But let's just see, okay? The reason we're even looking at this is because it came twice in Seiji's text about even a cow. It came in your text too? Mm-hmm. Even a cow can eat a big clump of grass if you show it to them. Even a cow can drink water if you show it to them. But it takes a bodhisattva to offer the grass to somebody else. You see? So, and what was the second one? The second verse from the same text that sold us on trying to do this thing?
The earth and the sun.
Yeah, the earth and the sun. If the two biggest things in the world can help other people uncomplainingly, then why can't we? Okay? If the earth can hold up everybody and the sun can shine on everybody equally, and they're the two biggest things in the universe, in the world, why can't we? If we want to be big people, Mahatma, if we want to be big-hearted people, then can't we take an example from that? So it was so beautiful, we were like, oh, let's see if we can find a commentary. And I'm not sold on the commentary yet. But anyway, so here's how you get a root text, okay? Here's how you go get a root text easily. You look up a piece of the title, okay, Lo Ma La, letter to a student, here's student, and you look it up near what? Nice. Dang. I'm going to have to retire pretty soon. Okay, look it up in the language of Tibet. Okay, then where am I going to look for this book?
In the Tengyur.
Nice, in the Tengyur. Because it was written by an Indian master.
Yeah.
So here we go. Let's see if it works. That's not it, okay? It just happens to have the word student near the title.
Watch the 9 lines, Vishwa.
Why did I do line 9?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I want to go slow. Did I do? There won't be many.
Okay. The 17 sounds familiar.
Oh, are there?
What's this?
Here we go. Okay. Now, how you extract it, an easy way is to click on it, hit Control A, hit Control C, go open a Word document, and insert it. And now you have the whole root text. Okay? Got it?
Should you put in a separate document so you can prepare it?
Yeah. And then I would, personally, I like this, I read things better in Palatino. I think 12 point is nice. And I will make sure it's double. Okay, now we have our root text. So, then I'll give it a little title. Letter to a student. Root text. Okay?
What's the ECIP number?
By Master. Huh?
The ECIP number?
Good question. It'll be here. 4183. TD 4183. And by the way, it's in the Chingyik section. So somebody asked me, is this Abhidharma, is this middle way? It's put in a separate category called epistles. An epistle is just a fancy English word for letters. And it has some religious feeling to it. Because in Christianity, there were some famous epistles that people use a lot. Paul? Yeah, one of the early Christian...
All of his writings are epistles.
Maybe, yeah. So anyway, okay. Now, Chandragomi. By the way, Gomen is the naked ending.
Oh,
It's the uninflected.
Undeclined?
Undeclined ending.
Yeah.
But you never use it. You don't say yogan, you say yogi, right? So, this is how you use the word normally. You know, you could say Chanda Gomin, but it's Gomi.
What does Gomin mean?
Some do.
Chandra is moon, right? I think Gomi is a cattle herder, maybe. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Let's go see, just for curiosity. Okay. Chandapa. That doesn't help. They didn't translate it. Here it is. Tsuman means honorable, respected. Okay. The Goman means, according to this, it means honorable, respected one. Okay? Almost like teacher. Oh, here it is. Tsumbadawa. Okay?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, honored moon. Okay? Respected moon. We can put it here. Okay? And then I would go to Gibson in my, translator's file. I put it under current translations, Gibson. Then I would start a new folder called root text. Okay? And I would put it here. Root text, right? And I will date it because we change them constantly. And you want to make sure you have the freshest one, okay? Okay. By the way, the Sanskrit here is already misspelled. Anybody want to tell me why? It's not Shri.
Oh. Sean? C-H?
Shisha.
Shisha? Oh.
Here, I'll show you. It's right here. Lobman Lad Timbe Tingi. Okay? That's your title correctly spelled. We'll put it here. Okay? Shishya Leka. So this should have just been SHI. Okay? Somebody misspelled it. I like Leka. It comes from Leka means a letter. And it comes from a root rik, which means to scratch or to plow, to scratch on the earth. So it means, because in the old days when you write, you scratch it into palm leaf. So it's a scratching. Okay, is the word for a letter. A scratching, okay? Shirsh means to study or something like that, okay? A person to be taught, shishya. Okay. Anyway, a dart in the heart. I mean, I'm not going to call it that officially, but heart dart, I don't know. It's pretty powerful title. So go. Now we're just seeing if we like this, the taste of this. But I'll tell you one other thing I would do, Gibson, immediately. This is how we got the root text.
Yes.
But I believe there's an Indian commentary. And it would be nice to have it in our pocket as we go. Okay? So I'm going to hit return. And there it is. Okay? This is the Kando. Say Kando. Word, what's that mean?
That is the commentary.
Come on. Kando.
Difficult point.
Yeah. Commentary on the hard parts.
On the heart.
Kando. Ka means difficult. Okay. DKA means difficult. BKA means
Word of
the word of the Buddha. Okay. Now, if it's me, I will compare the length. this goes down to page 121, okay? And it starts at page 112. It's 9 folios, 18 pages. So I'll cut it out, copy it, go open another Word file, and put it in there. And this I'm not going to spend much time on. I'm just going to say commentary on difficult points. Okay? And I'll go say, this is how you guys get to see how I would start a whole project. You know, so translator, go current translations, Gibson's translation. Then I'd say Tangier commentary. Okay, that's how I would do it. And it might help us later. So this is 9 folios, right? Did I say 9? Which is 18 pages, okay? How long is the original?
20.
Is it 8? Did you check?
21 pages.
Is it? All right, go away. Cancel. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, it goes down to folio 53. It starts on 40. Yeah, it's only 7 folios, 14 pages. If a commentary is not much longer than the original, it's not much help, automatically. You know, so it's okay. Slightly helpful, not greatly helpful, okay? I can already tell you.
Yeah.
I don't believe there's any other commentary. And I haven't looked very hard, but I haven't found any other Tibetan commentary. So this guy wanted to try. This Holy Lama wanted to try. Okay, so let's go. Anton has a plan.
Let's go.
Loma
Pick on him. Russia attacked Taiwan.
Loma Jim Ben Nangxie.
Wait, slow down.
Yes,
He has to criticize you.
Loma Jim Ben Nangxie. Liu Bei Su Wu Se Wa Xie Bei Ning He Tu Ma Xie Jia Wa Xiu So.
Okay, cool.
Found another commentary.
Say again?
There's another.
I'm sorry?
There's another commentary.
In the Tangier? Let's go look.
Whoa.
Because I got 2
Let me try.
returns.
Yeah, you're right. There's a second commentary. How long is it? 121 to 133. That's longer, actually. Okay, let's get that one too.
12 pages. 12.
Yeah, not bad. By the way, all your books are pretty much beginner books. I hate to tell you. Except Stanley's maybe. Stanley's is a full size book. Okay. Yeah, I just tried to get something you could reasonably finish in 10 years. You think I'm kidding?
Right. Just by implication, not the case for Stanley.
His book will take quite a while. I hate to say. What's this one called, Beth?
This one's called
Sorry.
Lokma La Chimpe Mundrop.
Oh, it's just the commentary. Regular commentary. I wonder if it's not an auto commentary. Okay, so we have those. Okay, let's read the title and let's get into it. He's a little flowery at the beginning, which is suspicious. You know, is that how he made a big commentary? I don't know. Lobma?
Student.
Yeah. Which one of the 5 paths has this word?
Miloplam.
Miloplam. Path of no more learning. Okay? Jing means to send a letter. Okay? And a letter itself in ancient Tibetan is called Jingyik. Sent letter. Okay, so Jing means a letter. might be related to words for cloud. Namshe, explanation of the book, the letter to a student. Sungu means a spontaneous yelp of pain. Wah! Okay. No, it's like ah. Okay, but it's much worse than that. It's something that you would go running to see what happened to the person. Okay, it's like a scary, short yell of pain. It's called sumu. And usually in the hell, they're all doing sumu. Okay. Selwa.
Dispel.
Yeah, remove. Nice. Chepa, which dispels. Nyingi turma. Okay, turma means a spoon. Okay, and you haven't had it before. Okay, it's also the stick that you use in the Vinaya to measure the sun when a person gets ordained. So this person, like a sundial, you stick a stick in the ground, and then you measure the shadow. And that's how they timed ordinations. Why was it important to time ordinations?
Because seniority is very important in the monastery.
Yeah, if I'm ordained 5 minutes before you, for your whole life you have to serve me. So everybody's like, I'll be ordained first today. And they clock it on the shadow because the shadow is the same all over India. So, you know, they could say, well, which day were you? I was this moon date, this sun date, and this spoon date, this spoon time. And then they say, I'm older than you by half an hour, even if they were ordained 1,000 miles away. All right. As in English, spoon has some meanings of spoon of medicine. So I don't know how he means it here, to be honest. We'll have to sit with it for a while. Okay. It can mean a ladle of soup, or is he talking about? But it can also mean like a stick thrust in here, like the stick is thrust in the ground to measure the time of the ordination. See what I mean? So I don't know where he wants to go. We have to think about it.
Could it be like spoon? It's a spoon of compassion, though, doesn't it?
It could be that.
It says Ningi Turma.
It's not Nyingje Turma. It's heart Turma. It's a Turma in the heart. Where's he want to go with this Turma? Okay, you want to push me?
Yeah.
Let's see if he mentioned any Turmas in his whole book. He did not. Okay? So we're on our own. Okay, we can look at some other Turmas. And
there is a commentary that's translated that way that I remember from the PMT.
As what? Spoon in the heart?
No, it's he says when you're eating, you use a small spoon to extract the best part of the food. And similarly, this teaching on impermanence and depth, it's teaching by Prabodha Tripasha. Helps you extract the most precious essence from the human life.
If I kind of didn't want to go there right now.
Okay.
But if you want to,
No, I just thought
we can look
that's
up
where I've heard it used before.
Turma She.
And neither of our two commentaries talk about that word.
Okay. So this is how you look for how people explain the word Turma. It puts quotation marks around Turma. Okay. And then we'll go to the Sumbum. Okay, let's see if people... I kind of wanted to go into the text and see if it was worth translating. That's your Turma, so that doesn't count. Here it means a spoon of medicine. Okay? That if you put it in your eyes, you can see. Okay. It's the title of a tantric work. Golden spoon, it also means to put medicine in your eyes. This doesn't help. This doesn't help so much. A spoon for the diamond tongue. And that's all there are. No, there's more. Here it helps open your eyes. This is a spoon in your heart which inspires you to remember impermanence. So that's kind of a dart, or same thing here. Same thing here. This is our book. This is also a terma in the heart, but it doesn't say why. This is a golden spoon, which implies an eye. When they used the medicine for the eye, they put in a golden spoon because they didn't want it to be infected by the iron. Okay. Here it's in the heart. Here it's in the heart. Here it's the logic spoon which opens your eyes. So yeah, here's a book on how to recite the Heruka mantra called Heart Spoon. And that's all. Let's, I don't know, opens your heart.
So is it some kind of an idiom maybe?
Of course it's an idiom, but we don't know yet what. Okay, let's leave it. I want to see if he's a good writer or not. Go. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I already interrupted you. If I'm starting a new book, I will do something first. Okay? I will say, this is cool. Control P, Control P.
Oh yeah.
Replace with. This is, you only do this once every 10 years, so, replace it with a single space. This is going to take out all the line returns. Okay? Right now, his book is cut up into the carving lines. This is going to remove all of those. Okay? I just want to make sure I'm not going to blow it up. Go. Do it. Okay? Now, that replaces all this stuff. Now I'm going to take out all the single returns, which I don't need anymore. Okay? And I'm going to replace them with nothing. Am I? No, space. Okay, replace all. Now we have raw text, okay? It's like looking at a raw piece of wood or something. Now I'm gonna... And now here's the cool part. I'm gonna take... It's in there's a lot of poetry. Poetry always has these signs on it. See how many there are? Especially in the beginning. And I'm gonna say, comma, replace, comma, okay? Omane pemihu. Replace all. Now it's all in poetry already. See, I don't have to work. Save me a lot of time, okay? As far as you can do it, it's in poetry. And it's justified, okay? And we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. There's another thing you can do on it, but we don't know if we're even going to do this text. I'm not committing to this text. I want to see if the guy is good, okay? Like Seiji's text, the guy, if you read one page, you're like, I'm your student, But, okay, now you can see that it's poetry, okay? So, please read the first line. Sorry, right here. Meaning?
I bow down to Manju Kosai. Manju Shui.
You missed one word.
Guru.
Yeah, guru.
Guru Manju Shui.
Sometimes it means Lama Jamyang Dang Yer Michepa. Michipa. who's indivisible from Manjushri.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes if Tsongkhapa uses this, it's literal. I bow down to Manjushri, my teacher. Okay.
What's your last week?
Now, the beginning poetry is flower. It's all fluff. It's important, but it's fluff. You cannot judge the author from the beginning poem. He's just going to say, oh, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So we're going to kind of go down to the hard part. And we're going to try to evaluate whether we want to translate this book or not. I'm just going to cut it here. Okay, go.
대양 높은 챔보 참작공 제자와 렉네 경소 하루
Who's got the plane?
I'll do it.
Okay, go.
하루두 송진
Ching.
칭 딱배 현재 배 장축이 생기 원투 큐바 큐바 빡바 강제 춘드로마 속라 배 학배 렉 문순드루 제수 순가
Okay, cool. Deyang just means let's get into it. Now then, Lopin Chambor,
마스터 참작
great master, Mahacharya or something. Chandagomi. Here's his correct name. Now, why did they say Tsa instead of Cha?
Because the Tibetans, 1,000 years ago, correctly translated the palatal road using their fifth row.
Yeah. 1,000 years in India, you didn't say Cha Cha Cha. You said Tsa Tsa Tsa. Like when you said king, you said Radza. You didn't say Raja. Okay, you said Radza. And it was more correct. Okay? So the old Sanskrit palatal row was closer to a dental palatal. Tsa, 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 nya. Okay? And when my Sanskrit teacher saw this one day, I was just sitting with him and he's teaching me Sanskrit at Princeton. And he said, what? The Tibetans did that? I said, yeah. He said, damn, it proves my theory, and because he figured it out from poetry or something. And he was so happy. And he said, I'm going to tell everybody that I'm right, So, Chandagomi, Shejawa. Rigne means the classical subjects of knowledge. Okay? Rignenga.
Yeah.
5 greater ones, 5 lesser ones. One of them includes all the Buddhist schools.
Yeah.
You see, so they include astrology and the fine arts and architecture and
Crafts.
okay,
Medicine.
okay. Gyatso,
ocean
Paro,
the answer
night. It's nice. Sun is the equivalent to Chin.
Yeah. When,
Yeah, went to the other side of what? The ocean of the classical sciences.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it means he was smart.
He mastered everything?
He mastered all the classical sciences. When you say he went across the ocean of the classical sciences, it means he mastered all the classical sciences, okay? And better than that, according to Seiji's text, Dakbe Shen Che. I'll give you a clue. It's not instrumental.
He took,
It's ablative.
he cherished others more than himself?
Beautiful, beautiful. So sometimes you use the instrumental to indicate more than. It's lay, okay? It's an abbreviation of lay.
Oh, really?
More than myself, okay? So he cherished other people more than himself, okay? He was, Wangtuk Gyurpa means, it's kind of what we did in Shenzhen with Shenwang, dominated. It means Changchup Sem took over his brain. He was the slave. He became a slave to Changju Gisem.
Wow.
What's that?
Bodhicitta.
Yeah, he was a slave of Bodhicitta. Shen Wangdagirpa means he became a slave. And that kind of supports Shenwang, translated as dominated things. Because that's what it means. You are under the power of others, helpless. You know, they're telling you what to do. Love this person, give this person all your money, but I don't want to. I'm the boss here, okay? Wangdagir means I'm the Wang, I'm the power. Okay? Pakpa, it's okay, please read. Did you read this?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, Pakpa means the Pakpa.
Arya Nagarjuna?
Yeah, Arya Nagarjuna, the Arya. And Jetsun Duma. Yeah, Tara, the holy Tara, Jetsun Duma, etc. Sakpe Hla means the god of gods. Sakpe Hla means god of gods, king of kings. Mixed nut of the mixed nuts. Okay.
Stuff of the mixed nuts.
So it's the word for excess, right? Munsum Tu.
Directly.
Directly. Jesus Sunwa means they took him after them, which means guided. Guided directly by Nagarjuna and Tara,
Whoa.
which is pretty cool. Okay, we'll do a little bit more. I'm gonna skip a little bit.
Okay.
Now, to be honest, when someone starts on these flowery, unspecific praises, it's a bad sign. It's normally a bad sign. People write whole biographies like this, and they could apply to anybody. And hagiographies, and they're just irritating at a certain point because there's no facts in here. He can go on indefinitely like this, and he does. So I want to see if he goes anywhere. Okay, so right now I'm judging the person in the first 30 seconds. With Veronica, I call it the 10-second test for Spotify. If the song is like, rah, 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 I'm like, next.
Did you go to the end?
Well, at least he could flesh out the title
See
for
what his
us.
final conclusion is?
I'm going to skip to the middle somewhere, okay?
Okay.
Because he's going through the praise and all that stuff, right? You know what we should do?
Nope.
Let's go see how I explain the sun and the grass. Okay? The grass, right?
The earth.
Tsa, right?
Grass and the sun and the earth.
That's a bad sign. The correct spelling of grass is not here.
Better.
Yeah, that one. Should you put his Longchen?
Is it? Do you remember?
Oh,
Do you remember the?
it was Blumton.
But that was Brahmana Vartika, right?
Yeah, that was different.
Oh,
No, this is not a fruitful way to look for it. It said clump of grass. I guess we can look up, go see what he says about the sun thing. But I like the other one. Oh, Siji. This is the glory of a human being. That's a unique word. Okay, and it's spelled this way. Oops. Let's go see his commentary on this. This is really suspicious.
Oh, CG.
This is really suspicious. No, he doesn't even talk about it. Dun 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 dun. Now he's getting in trouble with me. Let's go see if the root text has
Yeah,
it.
that's my
Okay.
Was it correctly attributed?
Yeah, this is it here. Okay, and there's the grass that I looked for, and here's the glory that I looked for, and it wasn't in his commentary.
Too bad.
No grass, no glory.
That's the story we want.
Maybe it's. Yeah, I don't know.
Is it so clear it needs no commentary?
Gangor Tung?
No, it's
You
only
guys got
difficult points, right? Isn't
One of
this
them
one
is.
just difficult
Yeah.
stuff?
Is this the difficult?
I don't know. That verse is not in his commentary.
Maybe he thinks it's easy.
I don't know. But this is the verse I like. Let's see if he has the sun verse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Oh, I know what's wrong. Okay, I have ESP.
Aha.
They didn't finish the typing.
They didn't?
No, they said they did, but they didn't. Okay, I'll prove it to you.
Okay.
No, they did. I'm sorry. I take it back. Oh, sorry. No, yeah, they did.
How do you?
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is the Tengyur commentary,
Oh heck.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On
We don't want that.
points.
We want our guy. I'm sorry. I take it back. Here's our guy. No, that's the root text. Here's our guy. I don't think they finished. Yeah, see, look.
Oh,
Yeah.
stop.
It stops in the finish in the middle of a sentence. Nick advertised it as the whole thing. But it's not. Maybe they ran out of... They only finished 13 pages. It's 60 pages. Okay, so you got to complain to... We were praising Sinam, but maybe it was too early.
And Gibson, double check that those scans, that we didn't check the end of it.
Mm.
Remember? We did at the beginning?
Yeah.
To make sure, remember the numbering things off into your system time. So just double check to make sure it's the end of it.
Okay.
'Cause we didn't know. I forgot.
Good point.
Yeah.
Is there some middle thing you can look at?
I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss now.
Yeah.
Mm,
I'm looking at the scan directly.
well, I don't know.
He did finish the book.
They did?
The book of the end.
So that
So what's up?
That's not the end of the book.
Right.
This is the end of
No,
Got a TV.
Oh, so
that's half of a sentence.
So we don't have the full scan? Is that the last
Well, we
page?
didn't download the full scan.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's in the
because I followed the numbers, but
Okay, so we probably sent Sunam an incomplete scan and she did it all. Yeah, all right, that makes sense.
I doubt there's more than one page more though, because we did start the exact beginning.
Or if you didn't add the same amount to the end.
Well, I suggest. I'm just in the last page, okay? So let's go there, okay? And I'd rather get the whole scan, and I'm curious of his commentary on those verses that I already like. No, and if he gives a really hot commentary, maybe we'll use him, and if not, maybe we go somewhere else. Okay, so please go ahead.
지물망투 토라 땜바이
Good.
추신 제베 낭타 릭도기 타예 순랍 낭키
I'm sorry. There you go.
낭키 장의 추 지신 제라 센진이 쪽배 개베코 방 예바 똑고 향
Good. This has to be root text, okay? Chime
Unstained,
Vimala.
Vimala.
Okay. She's like, Mangda Tupa.
here
Yeah.
Heard by many?
Tsongkhapa often refers to himself as Mangda Tupa.
Who has heard many teachings?
Yeah, yeah. Who has heard many teachings, okay?
Pure teaching?
No, it just means well read, has read many, has studied many teaching, has studied many scriptures. Mangta, Mangta Tembai. You should temba on those kind of people.
Depend upon.
Yeah, depend on those who have heard pure teachings. Yeah, many pure teachings. Okay. Tsushin Jepa Namdar Riptopki, they use the power of Rikspa,
Right, that type of teaching.
reasoning,
Oh, this is very
and not any kind of reasoning, but Namdar reasoning.
pure.
Yeah, I mean, they don't, there's a kind of reasoning, like when I want to eat donuts. It's Rikpa, but it's not Namdar Rikpa. I should eat them because I feel like it. It's Rikpa, but it's not Namdar. Okay? Tsushin Jepa means it correctly analyzes things. This Jepa means divide, right? We had Yewa, Chewa. Okay? Use that kind of reasoning and take it to the Taye Sungram.
The end of the Buddha's teaching.
Taye. Tale.
Limitless.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, infinite.
Yes.
Taye Sungram. And if you sit in this room for 10 years, you're going to go, oh shit, this stuff is Taye. This stuff is endless. Sungram. Now, good advice. Tange.
Interpret it correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, figure out what is Changdun and what is Ngedun.
Yeah.
What's that?
Literal meaning.
Yeah, find out Changdun, what is figurative, Ngedun, what is literal. Okay? So, Chishin means properly. It means as it should be. Chishin. Jepa.
Divide.
Yeah, analyze, divide. Viveka, right?
Yeah.
This is a beautiful word. If we don't keep this text, at least you learned a new word. Say Jingjopa. It's a very, very specific idiom. Jingjopa, which means to
Thank you.
set stock in another person's opinion.
Oh wow.
Okay, Jingjo. And here he says Jingminjo.
Do not set stock in.
Yeah, don't just assume everyone knows what they're talking about. Okay? It means exactly that. Chingmin Jopa means do not assume everyone knows what they're talking about, okay? And if you have this kind of, what do you call it, skepticism about what other people say, and I feel strongly about Chingjopa. I don't Chingjopa the internet. About Buddhism. I'm not interested. I don't even look. I don't want to know. If it's why did Krishna run into the cave,
Fine.
I did it this morning in the car. I found out why Krishna ran into the cave. But just because it's some other weird thing, you know, I can't find it. But I don't Chingjopa the internet. Okay, so, and I don't Chingjopa my own opinion.
Right.
When I write a footnote, I go find it in another book. So it's the books commenting on the books, and it's not Geshe Michael commenting on the books. The whole ACI courses have nothing by Geshe Michael except for 2 pages. What are they?
The Boy Scout code.
Yeah, the Boy Scout code. 10,000 pages. There's 2 pages that I put in there, but the rest is not Jingjo. You don't have to Jingjo Geshe Michael. You can disagree with Geshe Michael. You can think Geshe Michael's crazy, but the ACI courses are pure. There's nothing of me in there. Okay, so I chose things, which is a Lama's custom. So you put all the things that support your ideas in the book. Okay, so he's saying keep a healthy skepticism of what other people say, and then you will kepa. You will achieve definitely ngepar, the kopang, the level, the state of a real sage. Okay, of a real sage. So what's this whole thing says? Go to people who have a lot of learning and use your own thinking, your own logic to decide which part of the Buddhist teachings you're going to take literally and which side you're going to have to interpret, okay? And don't just rely on what somebody else says. Take your own intelligence and use it to decide, should I do this or shouldn't I do this? And if you do it that way, you'll definitely become a wise person, okay, sage. That said, in English we say, that said, what's it mean? But, okay.
Just jumped in.
I mean, generally that's what you should do, but, so this verse ends in, but, there's probably some exceptions, I guess. And we don't know because we didn't finish the input. Okay, see here? We didn't get to the end of the input. We didn't get to the next verse. The next verse is missing. This is the last verse here. Okay, let's see what he has to say about it. Let me cut it for you. We got 2 minutes, that's okay.
And you have a meeting at that time.
Yeah. No break. They went from good break to short break to no.
We started.
Okay, go.
실순바다 수칭남바 탁괴 시순대 신순이 민족배 릭배 떡이 야외 순락 랑기 장애 이추치 장애 이추치 따와 신두 체대.
Good. Shai Sungbatar, as this verse is saying, Chutam number takpe shi sungte. Shi sung means start with. It's an idiom. Okay? A priori. Okay? We assume that you start with Chutam number. This advice to you on how to become a sage
Pure morality.
assumes that you're starting with good morality. He's like, do I have to say that? Okay, so it's not in the text. Okay, it wasn't mentioned. Well, chi mei, right?
Pure.
Faultless, unstained, right? Probably he's talking about that. Okay, so start with pure morality, then shen ding minjo.
Then don't rely on the opinion of
Yeah, just don't take what other people say without thinking. Don't depend on what other people say blindly. It means blindly. Use rikbetop.
Use reasoning, the power of reasoning.
Yeah, and take that rikbetop to the Gyalwai Sungram.
To the victor's teachings.
Yeah, to the words of the Buddha. And you can check. You can divide. You can distinguish. Okay, distinguish the Changdun and the Ngedun. Yeah. Chitawa Shin means correctly. Okay, correctly. You'll be able to say, this is literal, this is not. The Buddha meant this, the Buddha didn't mean that.
Okay.
How much time I got?
None.
Come on.
She's getting good.
Gyalwai Gambatar
Let's do
Chinchaman.
another half hour.
Who's up next? Who's up next?
Mr.
No, you
Williams.
have some meetings, and then
Who's up? Who's the first meeting?
recently,
At this moment?
right this
Yeah.
minute.
Yep.
All right.
She's probably in the
Actually,
other
a
room.
minute ago.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't found the end yet, so we're missing quite a bit.
Oh, really?
You mean they never got it to input, or
Right.
Probably.
The numbers that TBRC had written for the text were incorrect.
I believe it's 60 pages, Upala.
Yeah, we only had like,
I believe it's 61 pages. I'll give him a B plus.
Oh, found the end.
Okay.
234.
I'll look at it in my free time.
thanks, Upala.
다시
흑이 주신 도참 위랍링신인데 양반이 상계 신두민대 후argi 남닥신라 주parso 이랑 구루라나만달라 감리야타야미
개와
니케오큰 서남예셰 속속신 서남예셰 레추웨 Tamba Kuni Toba Sho. Smokity dokity. You're welcome. I'll meet her in the Dr. Wu's office. Can I use Dr. Wu's office? Yeah.